على النبي المصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I begin in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Should believers follow Quran, beware of addicts. Addicts have established other ways that are different from the ways of Allah in the Holy Quran. Addicts have created another ways which are un-Islamic. Addicts have led many people into idolatry. That is the reason Allah says in chapter 45 verse 6, Surah Al-Jathiyat, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Tilka ayatullah natluha alayka bil haqqi fabihi hadithin ba'da Allah wa ayatihi yu'minun. Quran says, whoever enters hell will never come out. Hadith says no. Allah says there is no intercession. Hadith says there is intercession. Allah says there is no fidao in Islam. Hadith say there is fidao. Allah says Ruqya is idolatry. Hadith say no. Holy Quran condemns muta marriage. Hadith support muta marriage. You are these followers. You should know Ruqya is incantation. Ruqya is charm. Ruqya is spell. Ruqya is idolatry. If you put your trust in Ruqya, you commit shirk, pure shirk. You will surely enter hell if you follow your heart desires. I can see you have Ruqya for headache. You have Ruqya for fever. You have Ruqya for appendicitis. You have Ruqya for hypertension. You have Ruqya for diarrhea, hemorrhoids, infertility. You can see all these are fake. They are lies. They are idolatry. Quran, Holy Quran is good news for the believers. Holy Quran is law. Holy Quran is laws and warnings. Holy Quran cannot cure fever, headache, hemorrhoids, infertility. If you are sick, you had better go to the hospital. Do not deceive yourself. Do not kill yourself when you put your trust in Ruqya. Ruqya is not sunnatic medicine. It's not prophetic medicine. It is idolatry. It is incantation. So, addicts have led you into idolatry. You fool yourself. You see, do not believe Ruqya is for protection. You may believe that when you recite Surah Al-Kursi, Ayat Al-Kursi 74 times, it will protect you against accidents, you are deceiving yourself. If Allah predestined that to be involved in fatal accidents, no matter the amount of ruqya you recite, you shall surely be involved in fatal accident. Do not deceive yourself. It is idolatry to put your trust in ruqya. It is un-Islamic. It is unscriptural. You see, you claim that you have special prayer that you can recite, that you can supplicate to pay your debt faster. It is a lie. You can see in the Holy Quran, Allah says, your belief is lie. When you put your trust in all this, they are fake. All this is teaching you to believe in other things. All this is teaching you to establish another way, which is not the way of Allah. Allah says, Tilka ayatullah natluha alayka bilhaqqi fabi'ayyi hadithin ba'dallah wa ayatihi yu'minun. These are the verses of Allah which we recite to you in truth. Then in what hadith after Allah and His verses will they believe? In what other statements will they believe? In what other sayings will they believe? In what other exposition will they believe? In what other sayings of Al-Bukhari will you believe after this revelation of Allah and His sons? In what other sayings of Muslim Tirmizi will you believe? In what other sayings of Al-Nasai will you believe? Ibn Majah, Al-Kulini, Al-Babuja, Al-Tushi. In what other sayings will you believe after Allah's revelations and His sons? Tilka ayatullah. This Holy Quran contains the verses of Allah. Natluha alayka bilhaqq, which will recite to you, Prophet Muhammad, with truth. Sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Angel Gabriel did not add to the law. He did not reduce from the law. He revealed the message the way Allah sent him. That is the reason Allah says, Natluha alayka bilhaqq. Allah says, فَبِأَيِّ حَدِيثٍ. In which hadith? فَبِأَيِّ حَدِيثٍ. In which hadith? بَعْدَ اللَّهِ, after Allah, وَآيَاتِهِ, and His ayat, with the belief. يُؤْمِنُونَ. In which speech, in which statement, in which saying, in which exposition, after Allah and His signs, His verses with the belief. I say it again and again. Tilka ayatullah. This Holy Quran contains the signs of Allah. Such are the signs of Allah. Natluha alayka bilhaqq, which will rehearse to you, Prophet Muhammad, in truth, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. فَبِأَيِّ حَدِيثٍ بَعْدَ اللَّهِ وَآيَاتِهِ يُؤْمِنُونَ. Then in what exposition will they believe after Allah and His signs? This Holy Quran are the signs of Allah, which we rehearse unto them with truth. We rehearse them unto you, Prophet Muhammad, with truth. In what revelation, therefore, will they believe after they have rejected the revelation of Allah and His signs in the Holy Quran? فبحي حديث أيها القوم بعد حديث الله هذا القرآن الذي يتلوه عليكم وبعد حججه تؤمنون. In what revelation will you believe, or your people, or your towns, or your nations, cities, or your people of the world? In what other sayings, in what other speech, in what other exposition will you believe? Or you believers after Allah and His revelation? They are recited to your hearing. Why do you believe any other speech that is in contrary to the words of Allah in the Holy Quran? After you have seen all His signs, there is no any other sign that belong to any other person, any other Lord. All the signs are the signs of Allah. All things are created by Allah. They are the work of Allah. And you enjoyed the sustenance of no one except the sustenance of Allah. Why should you follow the law or revelation of anyone beside the revelation of Allah? And you enjoy all the gifts from Allah. Allah the most gracious. This Holy Quran is His revelation, and it is incumbent on you to follow Quran as burhanun min Allah. This Holy Quran is the proof from Allah. This Holy Quran is the lessons from Allah. This Holy Quran is the evidences from Allah. If you follow Quran, you will not go astray. If you follow Quran, you will not land yourselves in misery. Allah says, فَبِحَيْجِ خَدِيثٍ بَعْدَ اللَّهِ وَآيَاتِهِ تُؤْمِنُونَ. In what others will you believe after Allah and His signs? بَعْدَ حُجَّةِ اللَّهِ عَلَيْكُمْ وَعَدَلَّتِهِ الَّتِي دَلَّكُمْ بِهَا عَلَى وَحْدَانِيَّتِهِ. Why will you believe in the sayings of any man after the proofs of Allah which He has sent to you? Why should you believe in the sayings of anyone after the directions which He has directed you? After the testimony from Allah, after His own ordinances which He has ordained you? It is incumbent on you to obey the commands of your Lord. هذا القرآن دلكم على وحدانيته من أنه لا رب لكم سواه تصدقون. هذا القرآن, this Holy Quran, دلكم على وحدانيته, has directed you to believe in the oneness of Allah, Islamic monotheism. من أنه لا رب لكم سواه تصدقون. And there is no any other Lord for you besides Allah. There is no any other God for you besides Allah, that you should believe He is your sustainer, He is your cherisher, He is your protector, He is your fashioner, He is your creator and your owner. He owns you. You must obey His laws. Do not follow your own desires. In antum kazabtum la hadithihi wa ayatihi. In antum kazabtum la hadithihi wa ayatihi. If you belie the speech of Allah and His signs, if you belie the words of Allah and His signs, if you belie the revelations of Allah and His signs in the Holy Quran, then in what other sayings will you believe? How can you disbelieve in Allah if you put your trust in Ruqya, you belie Allah and you are in idolatry? Ruqya is incantation. Ruqya is sham. Ruqya is spell. Ruqya is pure idolatry. Why should you believe in hadith that teaches you to believe in incantation when Holy Quran contains incantation? You are not blind and you are not deaf, and you know you are driven into idolatry and you follow and you believe at these collections, hook, line, and sinker. Allah Akbar. If you believe in fidal prayer, you belie Allah. There is no fidal in Islam. It is unlawful in Islam. Third day fidal, seventh day fidal, 14th day fidal, they are unscriptural. What has put you into this? What has pushed you into this? It is hadith collection. If you believe in intercession on the day of resurrection, you belie Allah. If you say Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has power of intercession, show me your proof. Show me your evidences in the Holy Quran that there is intercession the day of resurrection. Atu burhanakum in kuntum sadiqin. Allah Akbar. If you believe in intercession on the day of resurrection, you belie Allah. Allah says no intercession. Wala shafi'un. If you put your trust in tira, potion, incision, amulets, leather stone charm, or any other fetishes, you belie Allah. All of them are idolatry. If you believe that you can recite Ayatul Kursi 74 times or any certain number of times for protection to ward off evil or to attract fortune to yourselves, you belie Allah, you are in idolatry. If you put your trust in special prayer that can change your destiny, you belie Allah and you are in idolatry. There is no amount of prayer that can change your destiny. Inna kulla shay'in khalaqnahu biqadarin. Allah says, verily, every creature we have created with their own destiny. And destiny of Allah cannot be changed by any power of prayer. Destiny of Allah cannot be changed by any power of incantation or curses. Everything will remain with you according to the will and plan of Allah. Then, فَبِأَيِّ حَدِيثٍ يَا مُحَمَّدْ صلى الله عليه وسلم بَعْدَ حديث الله الذي يتلوه عليك وآياته التي نبه الله المشركين عليها وذكرهم بها. In what other revelation will you believe you Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam after the revelation of Allah, which will recite to you and his signs that he reveals to you, he reveals it to them. You are reciting to the Ashari, these idol worshipping people, and he wants you, he wants them by the Holy Quran. In what other sayings will they believe? Do not follow any Sahih Muslim, Sahih al-Bukhari, Jami' Tirmidhi, Sunnah Abu Dawud, Sunnah Ibn Majah, Sunnah An-Nisa, that put your trust in Ruqya. They teach you idolatry. Do not believe in any other sayings that are in contrary to the words of Allah. If you follow them, you land yourself in hell. Holy Quran is the revelation that you can follow, that you not lead yourself astray, and you not land yourself in misery. That is the reason I read to your hearing the words of Allah, chapter 45, verse 6, that says, تِلْكَ آيَاتُ اللَّهِ نَتْلُوهَا عَلَيْكَ بِالْحَقِّ فَبِحَيْشِ حَدِيثٍ بَعْدَ اللَّهِ وَآيَاتِهِ يُؤْمِنُونَ. صلوا على النبي الكريم صلى الله عليه وسلم. سبحانك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين.